Welcome back to the Torch and Key Apothecary. This reading is for the upcoming blue moon on Sunday, May 31st. Of course, if you're seeing this around the blue moon or any other time, consider that this might have messages that are meant for you. Of course, if it does not resonate, feel free to leave it for someone else, okay? So we're starting off here with the energy of the moon itself that we're working with. And we got the Blood Trail, number 43. And this is for the Witching Hour Oracle deck, if anybody would like to go ahead and check that out. It's one of my oldest decks, and I absolutely love it. So with Magnificence here, with the Blood Trail, it speaks to the idea that we come from a long lineage of greatness. Not just our immediate ancestors, but all of the ancestors who have come before us. All of the people who have brought us where we are. And it's also saying that we can tap into that greatness. And that we have been placed where we are for a reason. So there is a lot to tap into. There's a lot for you to be seen. I'm hearing that this moon is also a spotlight for some of us. So if you feel like you need the spotlight right now, or you have a situation where you can show off your magnificence or stand in that spotlight, I really would stand with confidence at this time. I'm hearing your guides are saying all you have to do is ask, that they are waiting, that they have brought you here for a reason. And especially if you're manifesting something right now, you can ask. They are waiting. Now, our energy in this full moon, in this blue moon, is as above, so below. This is manifestation. This is that magician energy. So like I said, we are manifesting something. We are bringing something from the divine, and we are being given a chance to pull it down into reality. Our guides are ready to help us do that right now. So I think you do have the chance to manifest something in the physical world. I'm hearing that you have all of the tools right now, and to use this as your starting point. Whatever dream, even if it's like the first physical step, the first small step, ask for that help from your guides and your ancestors and take that step. Now, down below here, these are some ways that we can use this energy up here in the real world, in the mundane, the physical world. Because remember, you can ask all you want, and your guides will do everything in their power to do what you need done. But you have to meet them halfway. They've brought you to this moment, and it is up to you to be magnificent. So these are the physical, the actionable ways that we can use this energy right now. Starting with the Wheel of Fortune, the Seasons of the Witch. So this is all about cycles. So something is closing out and it is starting again. If you're in a rough position right now, I think it's time to turn that wheel. It's time to step into a new season of life. Now I know at the end of June, we are coming into summertime officially. So as we approach the precipice, the official mark of summer, use that. I'm hearing to use that as your goalpost. Whatever you're starting here, I would aim to start it before summer, before that official start of summer, the solstice. And then also to remember for invocations here, it's the power of words. Remember that your words are spells. Your words carry weight. They carry power to them. So this is asking you to speak with authority, with sovereignty. but also to be mindful of the kinds of spells you're weaving for yourself and others with your words. Being aware of the ways in which you're talking down about yourself, your situation, or others, or how you're building yourself and others up. Now, it's not meant to be in a just think positive mindset, because that toxic positivity can be dangerous. But it is saying to be very intentional with what you are speaking right now, because remember that your guides are listening. And your physically, audibly spoken words, they carry a lot of weight. You are using the element of air through your body to assert your will. You are shaping your reality. So make sure that what you are saying, and I'm even here, what you are committing to, make sure that those things align with what you are trying to do or create or how you're trying to live. Okay? And that also brings us to the sacred vows. Now, this is a commitment. If you are starting something, if you are starting this wheel here, it is asking you to make that commitment and really buckle down. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone. The starting gate has opened. Your ancestors, your guides, they are waiting. They are chomping at the bit. You have to be the one to initiate that, though. So during this full moon, during this energy, especially if it's a blue moon, consider that we are also being given a chance again. We are being given a second chance. So perhaps this is something that didn't work the first time. And every go around this wheel is meant to teach us something, even the bad things. So if it didn't work out that first time, I think that you are being given a second chance to do something if it is aligned with your magnificence, with what you truly want. I think that you have learned something in this cycle to be able to do it again and to do it better or do it differently. So just keep that in mind. Remember that you are magnificent, that several generations have worked knowingly or otherwise to bring you exactly where you are. You have been positioned at the best possible moment, even if it doesn't feel like that right now. And you have the power to bring this down into the physical, whatever you're thinking about. I'm even hearing you have the power to create the world that you want to live in. But you have to start that wheel. You have to take the first step. You have to say the thing. Paint your reality with your words and with your actions. And commit. Buckle down. Dig in your heels for some of you. If you have a conviction towards something, plant your roots. Plant your feet and stand up. Now, it's interesting too because I was going over the book for the Witching Hour Oracle, and it gives the tarot associations with these cards. Now, for the sacred vows, it is closely associated with the Justice card in tarot, which is all about cause and effect. And that's saying that what you do has long-lasting effects. You can balance the scales by making this commitment, and you can also dig in your heels and fight for what is right. You are committed to making something right or to balancing the scales. So I can't wait to see how this lands for this group, this collective. I try not to use a lot of I'll call them buzzwords in magical circles because it does feel a little woo-woo. I try to be more practical in what I'm telling you. So just take that with a grain of salt. When I'm saying collective or ancestors, apply that how you believe. It's not from a place of woo-woo. But I can't wait to see how this lands with some of you. Because this feels powerful. This feels like you are exactly where you need to be right now. And especially these days, it does not feel like anything happens by chance. And I'll say too, if you were led to my page, if you were guided to my page, I think that was also for a reason. Again, not necessarily in a woo-woo way, but know that the Torch and Key, we work with the archetypes that will benefit our community, that will benefit the people that we work with, that we live with and around. And that also means standing up for the marginalized. That means planting our roots in the crossroads where we are needed the most. And when something happens, when injustice happens, that is for us to stand in these archetypes, in the physical world, and say it was not right, and to try to make it right however we can. Now, this is still a very small group, and we are doing our best to grow that. I say we, but oftentimes it's only me right now. But we are trying to grow that, to do actionable things where we are. So I encourage you, because I think some of you do need to hear this, that if something does not feel right now, if the world does not feel right, take this as your sign that you can do something, that you can have an actionable effect on your community, that you can stand in power right now and create a better world. It's not going to happen all at once. It's not going to happen in a grand, big gesture. But remember, you have been put here for a reason, and that every step has led you to this. I think that you can speak out right now, and you will be speaking not only with your voice, you are speaking with the voices of everyone who has come before you, everyone else who has said this is not right. This is not the world that we wanted to build. You have the power right now. So commit yourself to what feels right. And I hope this helps. I hope that this feels right for you. I'm going to leave it there because it really, halfway through the reading, it got really, really deep. And I'm not going to cut any of this because it feels like this is what was meant to come out. I try to be very real in these videos and very down to earth with you. So if this does affect you, if it does resonate with you, this energy, go ahead and leave us a comment. We would love to know how you're working with this energy right now. Interact with these videos in ways that will push them out. Like, share, follow our page for more. Right now, we're not being monetized. So this is just for our collective. This is just something we want to do for our community. And as the Torch and Key begins to grow and begins to take shape and life and force, as we begin to manifest and to build and to commit, we hope that you grow with us and that you follow us for more. So everyone have a wonderful day and just take time to celebrate. Celebrate exactly where you are today. And have a great full moon.